Kære alle, et varmt velkommen til offentliggørelsen af vinderen af Nordisk Råds Filmpris 2011. Dear all, a warm welcome to the announcement of the winner of the Nordic Council FIlm Prize 2011. Da dette pressemøde webcastes, taler vi engelsk, krydret med en lille smule svensk. As we webcast this press meeting, we will speak in English, but spiced up with a bit of Swedish. My name is Hanna Palmqvist. I'm the CEO of Nordic Film and TV Fund, who administers the Nordic Council FIlm Prize on behalf of the Nordic Council. The Nordic Council FIlm Prize is a very unique prize. I dare say there is no film prize quite like this in the world. 5 countries, 5 governments from respectively Denmark, Norway, Finland, Iceland and Sweden pay their respect to the art of film by each year awarding the best Nordic film with a cash prize of Danish crowns 350,000 and the great honor. The award is shared equally between the film's director, scriptwriter and producer. 5 national juries nominate one film that must be of high quality and stand out through its artistic originality. A Nordic jury later screens the 5 nominated films and a winner is finally found. That happened yesterday afternoon. All 7 jury members are here today. Per Juul Carlsen from Denmark, Outi Heiskinen from Finland, Sif Gunnarsdottir from Iceland, Silje Næss from Norway, Frederik Salin from Sweden, and myself. And for the first time ever, we have a respected international film personality as the honorary chairman of the jury. Months ago, my team and I were discussing who would be the greatest chairman. We agreed immediately that it would be a dream come true if the world's best actress, if the world's coolest actress would accept our invitation. And yes, I am speaking about Helen Mirren, of course. And Helen Mirren did say yes. And truly and honestly, Helen, I cannot thank you enough for that. We all admire you for your outstanding talent and for your courage. And it's a grand honor that you're here with us today. I would also like to welcome the moderator of today, Frederik Salin, who is a Swedish film critic and also the Swedish jury member. Welcome, Frederik.
Thank you, Hanna. Although it's widely known that you can't compete in art, that is exactly what we're going to do here today. I will soon present the 5 candidates to the great prize, but first of all, I give you the director of the Nordic Council, Jan-Erik Enestam. Please.
Kära vänner av god nordisk film, Dame Helen Mirren. Jag gläder mig mycket åt att få hälsa alla välkomna till offentliggörande av vinnaren av Nordiska rådets filmpris. Filmpriset utdelades första gången vid Nordiska rådets 50-års jubileumssession 2002 och blev permanent från och med 2005. Avsikten med filmpriset är tredelad. Det första, att främja produktionen av nordisk film. För det andra, att utveckla den nordiska filmmarknaden. Och för det tredje, att på längre sikt stärka den nordiska filmen internationellt. Priset ska ges till den film som är förankrad i den nordiska kulturen, har ett högt konstnärligt värde, har utmärkt sig i kraft av konstnärlig originalitet och som utgör ett helgjutet verk. Filmen ska dessutom helst vara på ett nordiskt språk, och det är anledningen till att jag valt att tala svenska. Priset har bland annat vunnits av Aki Kaurismäki, Per Fly, Roy Andersson och Lars von Trier. År 2010 hette vinnarna Thomas Winterberg, Tobias Lindholm och Morten Kaufman för filmen Submarino. Kulturen har av naturliga skäl alltid spelat en viktig roll i det nordiska samarbetet. Kulturen får näst mest pengar i den nordiska budgeten. Det prestigefulla Nordiska litteraturpriset fyller 50 år i år. Också de övriga prisen, musikpriset och miljöpriset, håller på att etablera sig som erkända och respekterade pris. Att 5 nordiska regeringar tillerkänner filmen som konst art är ett uttryck för en framåtblickande kulturpolitisk vision. Att priset samtidigt tilldelas de 3 huvudkrafterna bakom ett filmverk vittnar både om insikt i och förståelse för att filmen som konstart förutsätter ett tätt samarbete. Nordiska spelfilmer och tv-dramaserier ses i ökande omfattning inte enbart i Norden utan också i den övriga världen. De vinner de största internationella priserna såsom Oscar, Golden Globe, Emmy och BAFTA och säljs till alla världens hörn. Denna framgång kommer inte av sig själv. Och det är min övertygelse att Nordiska rådets filmpris på sitt sätt har bidragit till framgången. Om så är fallet är filmprisets instiftare lyckats väl i sina intentioner. Nordiska rådets filmpris är ett uttryck för allt det nordisk filmkonst står för idag. Mycket välkomna.
Thank you, Jan-Erik Enestam. If there is by any chance somebody out there that does not understand Swedish, I can tell you that, yeah, thank you. Anybody else? And we're talking to the entire world back there in the web. This is a webcast, you know. So, for Helen and the rest of the world, I can tell you that Jan-Erik talked about the importance of the prize, that the culture exchange between has played a big part in the Nordic collaboration during the years, and that the Council Prize hopefully has been a part in the recent international success of Nordic film and television. That's what about it, right? Thank you. Okay, now it's time to present the 5 candidates to the Nordic Council FIlm Prize 2011. This is the 4th time that I've been on the film jury, and after watching the entries year after year, you can really say that we Northerners tend to live up to our reputation of being gloomy and a bit morose. But hey, that's the way we like it, and I think we do it pretty well. Regarding this, the Danish entry 2011, The Truth About Men, was a bit of a shock. It was namely a comedy. It was unheard of before. But of course, a comedy with some strokes of melancholy to it. The Truth About Men is an urban tale of a man who is stricken by a classic case of midlife crisis. He asks himself, is this my beautiful house? Is this my beautiful wife? And he comes up with a challenging answer, no. So this is a funny and insightful story. And the nominated team behind the film is director Nikolaj Arcel, writers Nikolaj Arcel, Rasmus Heisterberg, producers Meta-Louise Fålager and Louise Best. And hopefully the trailer will start right now.
Forleden fandt jeg et brev, som jeg skrev til mig selv som 17-årig.
Du skal finde den store kærlighed. Ikke bare den, du kan få, men den, du drømmer om. Livet skal leve som en fucking guitar-solo.
Livet skal leve som guitar-solo. Jeg var da meget mere klarsynet dengang. Det er sjovt med Marie. Vi har været sammen i 10 år. Hun er ikke engang min type.
Og så kan jeg måske også fortælle, at vi har besluttet os for at få nogle børn.
Jeg kan ikke mærke noget. Jeg har lyst til at gå op og spille computer.
Men så skal jeg også til at høre der nu. Varmere, så kan jeg også ikke have ret til alt der.
Hvor er det vildt, skat. Tillykke.
Tak.
Alt, hvad jeg laver og nogensinde har lavet, er fuldstændig meningsløst.
Finland's entry this year is called The Good Son, and it's a disturbing and compact drama about a not-so-good son and an even worse mother. She's a known actress, he is her biggest fan and self-proclaimed bodyguard, and when the mother meets a new man, words collide. The team behind the film is director Saida Bergerot, writers Jan Forsström, Saida Bergerot, producers Elliot Toivioniemi, Mark Wolf, and Misha Jari.
Jos sua ihan vaan seksi kiinnostaa, niin se kyllä sopisi.
Sorry.
Ilmari!
Kyllä sekin kiinnostaa. Joskus sitä kannattaisi vaan niellä ylpeyttä.
Joskus sitä kannattaisi vaan vetää päänsä perseestä.
Yes, In the Icelandic film, Undercurrent, we enter a world seldom seen by the most of us, afraid fishing boat, where a tight group of men fight for their daily fish. One day a woman is hired as a crew member and nothing will ever be the same again. This is a claustrophobic journey at sea and into the lives and minds of this bunch of raggedy fishermen. The team that made the film is director Arni Olafur Asgeirsson, writers Otto Geirborg, Arni Olafur Asgeirsson, and Västerport. Producers Thor S. Sigurd Jonsson, Skuli Malmqvist, Grimar Jonsson, and Gisli Örn Garðarsson.
Ég verði að fá að komast í eitt túr.
Það ekkert pláss.
Hvað ekki alltaf þörf fyrir mannskap og svona dalli?
Það ekki pláss fyrir konu. Útgerðin vill það ekki.
Hvað heldur þeir séu eitthvað að pæli því hver borð?
Það ekki hægt. Þetta ekkert helvíti hérna.
Þetta draumurinn. 1 milljón á mánuði, PlayStation 3 í hverju herbergi, sauna og alles.
Það nú ekki borðið þessum dalli eða það?
Þessu. Þetta bara hræ. Þetta síbílandi kvikindi.
Yeah, and this year's entry from Norway is called Oslo, August 31st, and it takes place, as you might guess, in the Norwegian capital, Oslo. This is the town where a guy called Anders is wandering about searching old friends and searching old loves. This tale of a man who tries to struggle his drug addiction is well acted, it's well told, and has a delicate insight in human behavior. And the people that brought this story to the screen are director Joachim Trier, writer Joachim Trier and Eskil Vogt, producers Yngve Säter, Sigve Endresen, and Hans-Jörgen Osnes.
Se på livet mitt, da jeg er 34 år. Jeg har ingenting. Jeg orker bare ikke å begynne her på nytt igjen.
Jesus. Han prøver å fortelle en person, liksom. Og så svarer han med litteraturvitenskap.
Du har familie som backer deg, du har venner, du er en smart fyr. Kom igjen, liksom.
Yes, and finally, from Sweden this year comes a dark depiction of alcoholism and abuse. Beyond tells us about the trials of Lena, about her harsh childhood in a suburb marinated in alcohol and shame, and also about her adulthood when she tries to cope with her social heritage. This is a strong and severely disturbing drama that leaves no one untouched. And it's made by director Pernilla August, writers Pernilla August and Lolita Rey, producers Helena Danielsson and Ralf Karlsson.
Det är till dig.
Hallå, Lena.
Hallå, Lena. Det är mamma.
Jag ringer från Ystad lasarett. Din mor bad mig kontakta dig.
Ja, varför ringer du hit?
Hon är svårt sjuk. Hon vill att du kommer.
Tänk på Esther Williams dyk.
Ja stark folk drar gener, du har som jag. Sisu.
Well, as you can see, it's no laughing matter, but really 5 really great entries this year. But in the end, someone has to win. And I'm extremely proud to present to you this year's international head of the jury, who will give you the winning title. Please welcome one of the world's greatest actresses, Dame Helen Mirren.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the Nordic Film Council for inviting me, for giving me the opportunity
to see these extraordinary films. You know, one of the great tragedies of film production in the world, I think, is distribution. And, you know, it's so sad that these great, great movies find it so difficult to be internationally distributed. So it's very important to have organizations like this to bring attention to the work of these kinds of filmmakers. You know, I was so moved by all of these films. They all were brilliantly well made. They had a unifying theme, if you like, of true humanity and approached with a kind of a realism and an attitude to life that had a strange kind of unifying theme through all 5 movies. It was very, very difficult in that sense to find a winner. As Frederick said, you know, artists don't like competitions. They don't believe in winners and losers. And therefore, I really hope that the artists who made these movies will not be insulted if I call them all winners, because, of course, they were being chosen from amongst all the films made in their particular countries. Having said that, in a sense, the jury's decision was pretty easily unanimous, because the film that we have given the prize to just touched all of us in a particular way, I think, and I think that in effect is the strength of the movie, is that it has a theme and an approach to that theme which will communicate with people all over the world very easily. Every person on this planet, I believe, would be profoundly moved by this film. So the winner of the Nordic Council FIlm Prize is Beyond, and the makers of the film Beyond. Just to say, before the music plays me off, Beyond is a hard-hitting and a complex drama. It's raw, it's delicate at the same time, it's dark, and yet it is filled with light, the light of life. Pernilla August and her team show a remarkable eye for details and nuances, and a real talent, first-time filmmaker as well, and a real talent for making the difficult look easy. The acting is extraordinary, and not to forget that Beyond is something seldom seen. It's a very personal and an original adaptation of a best-selling novel. So, director-writer Pernilla August, Lolita Ray, writer, producer Helena Danielsson, and Ralph Carlson, who are not present here today, but many congratulations.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so proud and honored. My God. Winterberg, Trier, Perflu. Oh my God, all of these wonderful directors. And first of all, I have to say thank you to the Nordic Council. Thank you very much. And then I want to say thank you to all the people that have put their heart into this film. And it's a lot of people. It's a really collective work that we've done. First of all, Lolita Rai, my own friend. And then, of course, Susanna Alakoski, who wrote the book and gave us the opportunity to do what we want to do with the novel. And that was so brave of her. And then also Åsa Mossberg, who edited the film. Such a beautiful work. And of course, Helena Danielsson and Ralph. And it's so many more people. And I'm so proud that I had the opportunity to make this, to tell this story. Thank you very, very much.
I'm beyond words, maybe. That was what to say. I'm so happy. It's unbelievable. I didn't have a clue. I was in the stage when we wrote this script of thinking of Rotten Tomatoes at some times, but we did work hard for almost 2 years, and it's hard to believe how everybody put their effort and their heart into this movie, just like Pernilla said, and made this film. And all the actors, and the Finnish actor and the Swedish actors, and the children who are acting in this film, it's so fantastic to see something that you have written being so well performed as they did, and so easy to believe. That is one of the big things.
It was so beautiful, because every time when we thought that this is never going to work, it was really, now we give up now. And then it was like a little girl's heart that start to pump and say, okay, we'll make it one more time. It was really a little girl who was telling us to tell this story.
Yeah. So. And one thing I want to add is I'm so happy that so many people saw this film, because for me it is such a very, very, very important issue that it deals with abuse of children, and that is common all over the world. And the more people that sees it, the more people start to think about it. And I really want to start a debate that people should talk more about what happens to children. And I hope that this will bring that to come.
I hope so. We'll have a short conversation here. Please sit down, ladies. You see there's tags where you can see your names, or occupations rather. Well, congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I mean, this movie it's moving like a success train over the globe in a way. I mean, and it's your first feature, and it's your first feature. Yes. I guess you must be pretty content.
We are. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's like a little girl just walking. She's walking her own way now. Yeah. It's fantastic.
But it's based on a bestseller.
Yeah.
And maybe not everybody knows this, but you altered it pretty much, because in the book there is just the kid Lena.
Yeah.
And you gave it also an adult story.
Yes. Yeah, because it started with that I was working first on the script, just on the story from the book. And then quite soon I realized that I couldn't find the key to the story, because it was turning into a teenager movie and to a child movie. And I was so sure that I wanted to do a movie for grown-ups. And then in that time I contact you. Yes. Because at that time there was not so much money left in the budget to write a script. And Lolita and I are very old friends. We've known each other since school. And I was thinking, maybe we can do this together. Because I haven't done it before and you haven't done it before. But we're good friends, and so I just said to Lolita, do you want to join me to this joyride, or it's a kind of kamikaze project. If we succeed, we get paid. If not, maybe we have learned something. Yeah. So it was really a challenge.
Now, how on earth did you dare to make a movie about this? I mean, it's a best-selling novel that everybody has an opinion about.
No.
I think it was, we had a quite early meeting with Susanna Alakoski.
Yeah.
And we told her about our idea about this adult story that wasn't in the book. And after that, we told her that, and she sort of said, I was so amazed by her, because she said, like, well, there are so many people that want me to write the follow-up book, and I don't want to do that, so now you can do it. Okay. It's fine. Yeah. So she gave us free hands, actually, and that felt, well, when we had met her, then I felt like, okay, I'm fine with doing this. But I think it was a very important part that she gave us.
That's right, and I asked her now, after, how dare you let us do it, because we have never done it before. And she said, I don't know. It was just
magic.
So it was magic from the beginning. But it was something that you can't take on. It's more a kind of relationship and a good, yeah. And she was so generous. It's unbelievable, an author that just say, do what you want. Yeah. This is something else. I mean, it's a,
work on it. Do you think she was comfortable with you because you were women and not two men coming to her?
I think so.
Yeah, do you think maybe she had that feeling that she could entrust you with it? Because, as you say, Frederick, you know, you're first-time filmmaker and it's a best-selling book, and she could say, no, I want Steven Spielberg to direct my book, you know. Well, she could, kind of, and she didn't. She had that instinct, maybe, that
maybe it's because
to
we
allow
were
you,
women
and also allow you to restructure it, which is interesting. Yes, and she was quite right in allowing you the freedom to do that, because, of course, I think it's that restructuring, the thing that you're telling these two parallel stories, is what gives the film, you know, so much power. I think.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Lolita, we know that you, Pernilla, is a renowned actress. What have you done before? Is this really your first script?
Yes, I'm a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
So that's what I mainly do. But I'm sort of, I do a lot of things. I'm a wanderer as well. I'm out hiking. Okay. I walked over 1,000 kilometers in 2008 for the climate. So I did like with no money in Sweden for 2 months. So I do different projects. They are all forms of art projects, but I mean
for no money.
For no money. Never any money involved.
But now you'll be rich.
This is a relief. Now I can just sit back and pay my bills for a while, so it feels good.
You get the electricity back in the apartment. Do you have a new project together?
No, not right now. So
I'm working on a script with another scriptwriter and actress, Annika Wallin.
Okay.
And I have not a clue what I'm going to do. I don't know. No,
You've got to get yourself a new project soon.
Because,
you know, you are a natural filmmaker.
Oh, thank you.
And you've got to.
Yeah, I really want to do it also, but it's really hard.
It's really hard.
Also to see what you're going to do the number 2. It's like, huh?
Yeah, especially when number 1 is such a success.
I think I would take some time to, I know.
Yeah. The famous second film.
Don't
do it.
No.
Yes.
Or just do it.
Yes, just do
Go
it,
for the
I would
third.
say. Yes.
Go for the third.
I go for the third. That's good.
Miss the second one out,
Okay, I think that we're about to end this webcast, so I'll thank you very much for your attention. But the press conference here at live in Copenhagen will continue. So thank you and bye.